What's going on, everyone? I read the comments. You were like, hey, you should read to some more Auto. You know, you should do that. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. So, I'm just going down the list of whatever was most recent. And I already did Stay Gold. So, now we're going to be doing Jukkai 1984. So, not sure what I'm going to be expecting out of this. Why it's specifically named that. I think Jukkai is like, what? Remember? Reminisce? It's been a while. I'm trying to plan a trip to Japan for next year, so I got to get back on my Japanese game, and I want to set my date visiting Japan around the time where there are going to be concerts. So when I find out when Otto's going to be doing a concert, I kind of want to go there. That would be awesome. Or like Bandmate, and I know some of these groups do like tours in like the States, but it'll be pretty cool to actually go to Japan and go to a concert over there as well. They'll probably be very, very surprised to see my ass over there as well. So can't wait. So let's see what this is about. Otto, Jukkai 1984. Let's see what's going down. Wait. Wait. Wait, peace out. First of all, I gotta see if there is any English subtitles first, because I just realized I had no subtitles on. No, it's only Japanese auto-generated. Whatever. So, if you're asking why is he going, wait, hold on, like he memorized something. This sounds exactly like old school anime openings. This is exactly what people think of. This exactly sounds like an old anime opening. And I mean old. I don't mean when you would like back in the day, like before I was even born, but I still had like the VHSs that my dad got me from when he was like touring in Japan, and he brought me back a whole bunch of like anime stuff, and I was just like, whatever. This sounds like old, and when I mean old, I don't mean like pre-Shippuden Naruto. Oh no, that's not old. What I'm talking about, I'm not talking about Cowboy Bebop old. I'm talking about like Robotech days, like first Robotech. Like kind of like oh, I'm talking about like Cutie Honey Flash, even before that, like the first like Dirty Pair. Why do I only remember those type of series? What was I watching when I was a kid? Oh shit, I just thought about that right now. Yeah, I was watching a lot of questionable things. Yeah, like Rise of the Overfiend. Do not search that. if you are under 18 years old, do not search Rise of the Overfiend into Google. You will be like, what the fuck was that? But this takes me back. Like I said, I wasn't born during that time. I wasn't even born in 84. So this is one of those things where I remember hearing these type of songs, like really old anime, like an Anime Network as well as those VHSs. So when I'm hearing this, I'm getting nostalgia to a time I wasn't born in, but nostalgia for a type of anime I was watching. I'm like, this is really, really old school type of like music. And I know I'm relating to anime. I'm sure that was just like the music of that time in Auto, and that's, I guess, the song Reminiscence or something like that is to remember that time. And I believe that she is doing this kind of almost like a memorial tribute type of song to another Japanese singer at that time. I didn't do much studying on it because I want to be surprised. I know some people go to the whole lyrics and stuff like that, like, so they kind of know. I just want to be surprised. So this blows me away to hear that the song is like this. I've been rambling too much. Let's go back into it. Damn, that is cool.
何も解 結しないちょっと甘い顔をするたびにつけ上がるの悪い癖だわ優しいだけじゃもう物足りないのよ今の男の子みんな涙見せたがり甘えてるわやめて冗談じゃない
This is such a retro kickback. Some of you don't understand, but it is. This is so cool.
もどかしいわね救いのない人ね悲しくなるのよ私好きならば方法あるはずよでなきゃさよならねいいわ冗談じゃない葉っぱかけてあげる逆つけてよ
This is so awesome.
やわな生き方を変えられたらきっと好きになれたはずぼうやイライラするわ
Yeah! This is so cool. For so many people probably don't notice. I just reacting like, wow, this is a good auto song. This hits because I understand exactly what she's trying to reference when she's doing this type of song. This is super cool. For anyone who's ever watched like those really, really old school animes, because for me, that's how I know about like old school like Japanese music is through like, you know, just through anime. It's not like I was born in Japan or anything like that. So that's kind of how I got introduced. So I remember hearing songs like this. This is like if you were watching like Cat Eyes or something. This is the type of music that, you know, would be like for the opening. It's really, really cool that she did this. And isn't Auto like in her early like 20s? She wasn't even born when this came. So this is a really great homage. This would be like if somebody in America did like a reminiscence to like old 80s or hairband type of stuff, but today, or almost like when Electric Callboy did Pump It. It's, you know, it's exactly like that. When you listen to Electric Callboy and you hear Pump It, you understand the era that they're, that they're referencing with that type of music. You understand what they're doing. That's what this is, but for Japanese music. This is like Pump It for Japanese music. I hope nobody takes that the wrong way, because I'm meaning that in the most endearing way possible, because I love Pump It. So this is one of those things where that's what it's like. This is really freaking cool. This is an absolute throwback. And like I said, there's gonna be some people who don't know this feels like a throwback. But when I was hearing it right in the beginning, I was like, this sounds so much like old anime openings and endings. This sounded exactly like that to me, and I can't like do like a little pinpoint of what it was. Like in my brain, I'm trying to go back to old stuff. Like I said, I already mentioned some things. Like what else can I mention? Like Escaflowne, like what else? Like really old Gundam. I don't even think that would be the case. I don't know right off the top of my head where I can reference. I would have to go back. But if you've seen any of those really, really old animes and you heard this, you were like, I know what's going on right now. I know exactly what she's doing. She is definitely seeing that like that like bubble era type of music kind of stuff. That's really, really freaking cool. I love this. Absolutely love this one, people. I'm so glad I checked this out. I wasn't planning probably like not to, but you guys said react to more Auto, and I like Auto, so I'm gonna go and do more. I wasn't too sure, you know, just choosing a random song, and it's one of like the newer ones, and it was like a month ago, so I don't know how well it's gonna do, and you guys, but you know, whatever. I'm so glad I actually checked this one out, people. I don't want to ramble on for too long. I have a super deep appreciation for this, because this is super freaking cool that she did a throwback, and like I said, for some people, this is probably just gonna be an Auto song, but for those who know, you know what she was doing with this song. That is super freaking cool, people. That is ridiculous. Well, I think she was doing this in reference to like a specific artist during that time as well. Not sure who they were. Like I said, I didn't do my research. I just, read that one little excerpt thing because I just wanted to know like the name of the song, make sure I got it right. So yeah, that's all I pretty much know, and I'm sure in the comment section you guys will let me know, and by that time I probably would have read up on it anyway because I already did the reaction. But that's all I got for you guys. Share, subscribe, get in that comment section, let me know what you want me to react to, and more importantly than anything else, people, peace out. This was really freaking good. I'm so glad I checked this one out.